Hey G Squad, welcome back to an episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, we got this cool, amazing product right here in my hand that's by the brand called YoYoFit. And pretty much what it is a smart fitness watch that is also waterproof. So first thing first, let me actually unbox and show you what comes with the package first. So when you first open the package, you guys can see that they have a very nice little baggie to hold the watch if you guys want to. And then here we have the actual watch itself. Here we have the little charger. Right, this little screw thingy, and I'm pretty sure this is how you open something on the actual watch itself. They have a little feedback card to kind of give a little feedback for the product. They provide you a little screen protector that's plastic, which is really nice. Not a lot of companies do that. And last but not least, they provide you the instruction guide, a user manual, and how to set up the product and all the different functionality that's on this product. So that's pretty much everything that comes out of the box. Now let me show you guys the charger and also the watch itself. So here we have the charger, you guys can see. So this is where you plug it in to charge the product, and they have this little holder that has a very nice soft grip that won't damage the screen or damage the product. So here we have the watch. They have different types of watches. This one in particular that I got is a stainless steel watch, which is a little bit higher class than the other ones. The other ones I believe is silicone or some kind of like cheaper material, whereas this one is a little bit more expensive material, which is why it looks nicer and feels nicer. So here we have the watch all set up. You guys can see. All you gotta do is press the button on the side right here to turn it off and on. The watch itself is actually touchscreen, so this is this little button right here at the bottom to control and change the different settings on here. So you guys can track your steps, you guys can track the sleep schedule, your heartbeat, you can keep track of your calories, you can look at your messages, so you guys can actually pair this onto your smartphone if you guys want to. There's BP monitoring, there's SPO2, and there's also a camera option on here. And for the picture, you guys actually have to connect it onto the app or on the phone in order for you guys to actually use it. And then there's a music player that you guys can actually connect onto here as well, if you guys can see. And then last but not least, it is the other stuff that is on here. And the way how you guys would actually go into the settings, once you guys get to each one of the functionalities like other or something, you either long press the little circle in the middle. So let me show you guys what I mean. So long press it, and you guys can go into the settings right here. So if you guys want to go back or something, you guys just have to press down the button in the bottom, that little circle, to go do all the functionalities on here. So the product itself is actually not touchscreen, but you guys can touch this little circle at the bottom. So in a way, it is touchscreen in a way, but not actually touching the screen, it's just touching that little small button at the bottom, which is really interesting. So now let's look at the back side. You guys can see it has the little heartbeat tracker or like monitoring of how you guys can track the heartbeat of yourself. Here's where you guys will plug in the chargers to charge the product up. This product in particular is supposed to be waterproof. Based off where you guys can see in the design, if water get on here, it should be fine. I wouldn't suggest dipping this into water or anything, especially since this watch band is not waterproof. It's stainless steel, so it probably will rust if I put it in the water. But now that I show you guys everything that's on the product, now let's actually go charge it up and see how long it charges and whatnot. This one is pretty cool, very nice kind of design, but the thing that I don't really like is this part right here, because they provide you this little screw thingy where you guys have to open it manually every single time you guys want to loosen up, so you gotta push really hard like this to open it up, and once you open it up, you have to adjust this and move this around. I'm not gonna do this right now because it's a lot of trouble, because if I want to close it back together, I have to use like little scissor or something really strong to like push it down, which is really kind of unsafe in a way, but that's what it is for this product. And once you have it set up correctly, then you guys don't have to move it again unless someone else is gonna wear this that has a bigger or smaller wrist. So I'm gonna plug it right now and show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so when we have it plugged in correctly and everything, this is what you should see on the screen. So it should show that. If you don't see that, that means it's not charging, but right now it is charging. So I'm just gonna leave this charging and then come back and talk about the product of how long it takes to charge and whatnot.